This is most certainly the dream. I was hoping that some clients would call us and have us sell some bikes on the auction site. This gentleman here doesn't want to be on camera. What's up, Scott? We hit it off in a great way. I had to dinner last night, as I said in the last video. Him and his wife came to stay with us. And he's giving us his beautiful bikes to put on the auction site because he's moving out of the country for a bit. I'm gonna start off with this one. Scott, correct me if I'm wrong, 888 with a 9996 motor, correct?
Correct. Specifically built for Arma Next Gen class.
So I don't know if you can hear him. I don't have a microphone with me, but he races a lot of Arma events with a bunch of our other clients and buddies. So all these bikes are pretty much set up just for that. So that's why you see the period correct wheels, things like that. The old school Brembos, and again, a 996 motor. This 916 was also a track bike. Obviously, a keen eye will show you all the super nice mods it has on it. One of which that really jumps out is the magnesium swing arm. This bike has been put back to stock, and it is an SPS. Like I was gonna mention that in a minute. Scott beat me to it. Only 7,700 miles. It does have some track time, so we'll talk about that more when we get to the auction side of things. But the belly pan, unfortunately, just deteriorated over time, so we'll work on that. He put most of the bike back to stock, except for, I just can't get over that. That magnesium swing arm is such a big deal. That's a really big deal on this bike.
Wheels as well.
Magnesium wheels, as per Scott. It's got a DP Performance headlight bucket, obviously carbon fiber airbox, all that sort of thing, and its proper motor. This actually has its stock engine in it, right?
Stock motor.
Yep. Moving on, this is a 1198S, but it has the R motor in it. So, oh, the sound just broke out, and I can really see this. See how beautiful these are. All the upgrades, and it has. This would have the aluminum tank on it, then, right? Yep. Oh yeah, you can see kind of the exposed. TTX got some Kyle Racing suspension. I see the exposed belts up there. Obviously, exposed dry clutch.
It's got the extra large radiator on it, beaver.
So we're gonna write all this down on the auction. Scott obviously knows a lot about his bikes. Bunch of car racing parts. As he just said it over there, it's got the larger radiator. We have one of those in inventory as well. I'm saving my favorite for last, and I'll get to that in a minute. This is a K5 GSXR. I'm a big Gixxer fan. Steve, that's here helping us get the shop all sorted out, more on that later, is a big K5 fan as well. This one has got just some extensive work, and I'm not gonna recap that in this video because it'll take way too long. It's got a really special front end, more on that later. It has traction control. It's got pretty much everything. And again, I'll talk about that more. Look at that Penske. So if you're looking for a track bike, this bike is no joke, and it's got all the right mods and then some. Now the best for last. This is by far my favorite of the group. And it's also your favorite. He's sad to see this one go. This is his baby, his beast. Remind me the power plant on this one. What motor is it?
1200cc, built by Motorbikes Performance.
So Motocourse, our buddy Chris Boy and I we've been friends for a really long time. He built a lot of these bikes, especially this one. This thing is just done up. It's, I just love it. So you've got pretty much all the electronics on it too, including traction control. Oh, I like the camera too. Here's the camera right here. Look at that. Like right there behind the number plate, or next to the number plate. Exposed belts. I'm gonna do a video. Can we do a video of this one by itself starting in a minute?
Yeah.
So this will get its own video in a second. But let's get another angle of this in this video. The video's gone long. But look at that. How great is it? We've got some stock parts for the K5 we're gonna sell separately. We got a stock front end for that. We're also gonna sell separately on our parts thing. And this really cool trailer is being sold as well. So more on that later. I've got a couple people already asking about the trailer. We're working that out. Really nice unit. He just had it painted a few years ago. It's all dialed in with the chocks and everything else like that. All right. It's been a fun couple days. Some amazing bikes. I can't stop staring at them.